Alright, welcome back to my channel. Doing an overnight here in Linville Gorge, starting at the Shortoff Mountain trail, as you can see behind me. There's the trail. Here's the parking area. Let's head on up. So I don't know how many miles I'm going to do for this one. I'm going to try and make it to Table Rock Mountain. And if I feel really ambitious and I'm making good time because I got a late start at about 11:30, I'm going to press on to Sitting Bear Mountain and Ginger Cake Mountain. Never been there before, so. But the main sites I want to get on this trip are the Chimneys, Shortoff Mountain, of course, which is the next destination after the Chimneys, Table Rock Mountain, Hawksbill Mountain, and then if I have time, I'll get the other two. But there's great camping up here. I've been here before on a lot of day trips, particularly on this trail, and this is a pretty steep trail. So you gain, I think it's 1,200 feet elevation in the first couple miles, so it's pretty steep. But yeah, you can see how beautiful it is. I really enjoyed this trail when I was here before. The views are phenomenal. You can look out on Lake James and beyond. So this is going to be a good trip. Stay with me. I'm going to show you some really cool stuff. First good view. It's opening up. But man, it is humid out. It started raining on me when I first got on trail. Now it stopped. Still some pretty dark clouds though up there. It was only calling for a 45% chance of rain today in this area. Wonder if it's raining right there. The way those clouds look ominous. That's the river down there. Quite a ways down. So there is a cliff's edge right there. And I am afraid of heights, so I'm not getting any closer than this. Get vertigo. Man, it is beautiful. Look at the rock face right there. That's freaking amazing. Lake James over there. This is one of my favorite places. And this is one of my favorite hikes in Linville Gorge. For good reason. This tree is pretty cool too. I'm going to back up so you can see it better. I thought that made for good pictures. Not a professional photographer, otherwise I'd have really good equipment that I'd invest in, because this place would be a photographer's dream, and I'm sure it's no secret. This campsite is amazing. Right off the trail, a pipe spring not far away. I'd camp here. When I first saw this, I wanted to camp here so bad. Look at this view. It doesn't get much better than this. Oh, that's exciting. Yeah. I do want to camp here, but I have miles to make, and I'm sure there are plenty of other good campsites along the way. But this one really caught my eye. 2 fire pits. You could string up a couple tents and hammocks. Can make it work. There's spots all around, actually. Yeah, so I'm gonna make some miles and show you some more sites. Well, I was going to take this side trail that shows up on the Gaia app map to what was a creek. Loss of elevation to get to a creek and get some water, but it's overgrown. And there's no water anywhere present on the remainder of this trail. This is the Mountains to Sea trail. And I'm coming up on the chimneys pretty soon. There's no water to be seen anywhere on the map. So the only source of water I saw was that pipe spring way back 1.5 miles in before you crest Shortoff Mountain. So it is bone dry, it's hot and humid, and I only brought about 2 liters worth of water. And I already drank close to 1 liter. So I can't remember if the bathrooms at Table Rock if the bathrooms over there at Table Rock Mountain have running water or not, so this is going to be fun. Otherwise, I will be going back to that campsite by the pipe spring, which is 1.5 miles from the parking lot. That's where I'll camp, because at least there's water there. So hang in there with me, and if I spot some water, I'll be sure to tune you in. This is a pretty brutal climb in the heat. 80 plus, probably 85. I think it was 82 in Asheville. But you're mostly under the sun on a lot of this hike when you get up to these views. And it's even harder when you're rationing water, because normally I'd be drinking a lot of water, but I'm trying to hold out. But yeah, I didn't want to bushwhack that trail, man. That would have been brutal. Would have cut me up. So here we go. There's a lizard. Smile, buddy. All right, I'm at the top of the chimneys now. It was pretty tough. A lot of uphill climbing, but I'm here to talk about it. That's where I came from over there and way off in the distance. You can see the gorge is quite remarkable from this view. A lot of Catawba rhododendrons down there. Mountain laurels. I don't know if they give off much of a fragrance, but I've been smelling a lot of really good smelling flowers this whole hike almost. This is pretty amazing. All right, so I'm heading to Table Rock. Hopefully I'll be there shortly. All right, so I couldn't resist. I took the scramble path further to the top here. top of the chimneys. See, there's a chimney down there. There's the river down there. Let's zoom in a little bit. This terrain is remarkable. I mean, all factor 10. I don't remember coming to the very top of the chimneys. I may have, but that was 4 years ago, to the summer of 2017. But this is just jaw-dropping. Check that out. This is like something you'd see out west with these expansive open views. Feels like you're on top of the world. Nobody else is here. I haven't seen hardly anybody today. A lot of cars at the trailhead, Wolf Pit parking area for the Shortoff Mountain trail. This is actually the Mountains of Sea trail, which you can see down there in the clear cut. But that's Table Rock in the distance. It's kind of hard to make them out though, because like these mountains, when you're hiking up to them, they look a lot further than what they actually are. And they change their shape, it seems, you know, when you round the bend. But yeah, this is just remarkable. I'm just really enjoying this hike. All right, folks. I'll be keeping you up to date on what's happening today. Hang in there. More to come. Dig this. Really cool rocks, man. Prehistoric. I'm like a little kid out here. Whew. Look at that rock wall. This is how close you are to the edge right here. Kind of intimidating. Not a fan of heights. Don't look over there because it's a sheer drop. If it wasn't for all these bushes in the way, I don't know, I might be a little bit more intimidated by it. Look at that. That's pretty rough. Looks like the base of the mountain is being eroded away. Kind of like a mushroom stem holding up that big rock face. Damn. Where do I go? Do I make that jump? No, the trail's down there, stupid. Hell of a good view. Table Rock Mountain over there. Really close to the chimneys. Alright, here's the parking lot for Table Rock. And they have bathrooms over there. And I'll show you this in the distance. That's Table Rock up there. Good climb. Boy, am I putting myself through it today. Made it to the top of Table Rock. It is beautiful up here. A little cooler too, higher elevation. Nice breeze. Let me take you for a little walk here. Show you how cool the scenery is. You gotta watch your step though, because it's pretty rocky. And actually, I think I'm just gonna stay right here. Show it to you from here. We'll head back this way. That's the way I came. And I gotta get to camp. I gotta find a nice campsite. Might have to go down to Little Table Rock Trail to a campsite I saw on the map that has water. That'd be ideal. Oh. Oh. Hell of an expansive view. I finally found a pipe spring here, right at the base of Table Rock Mountain. If you're watching, thank you to the kind anonymous hiker. Didn't get his name or his girlfriend's name, but he told me that this was a reliable pipe spring. So I'm gonna top off all my bottles and make headway for camp. Talk to you in a bit. All right, I made it to camp. This is a good spot that I saw on my way out. So coming back, I decided I wanted to take it, and nobody else is here. So I'm all set up. It's 8:08 p.m. Got here about close to a half an hour ago. Gonna eat dinner soon. I just want to show you around my campsite before I do. Here at the base of the chimneys, or right before you hit the chimneys. I like this spot the best of the spots that are closest to the chimneys, so it's right off the trail here. So tucked away in a nice little spot there with my tent. I'll show you over here, I think is going to be the kitchen. It's got a view. Kitchen with a view. 2 fire pits. This one's bigger than the one by my tent. Check that out. Ain't that a great view? This spot would be good for a hammock. Too rocky. The ground's too rocky for a tent. But you could probably pitch a hammock between these 2 trees here, if you didn't mind stepping off into some rocks. But yeah, this is a good spot for one. Could probably get another tent in here, right over there, I'd say. It's softer over there. So anyway, I'm going to call it a night, folks. Thanks for watching. As always, please like and subscribe. Helps me out a lot. Trying to grow this channel. Got a lot more trips scheduled. And you may be hearing from me tomorrow morning on the way out. I got another 8 miles to get back to the Wolf Pit parking area at the start of the Shortoff Mountain Trail, where I began this hike. So that's all, folks. Have a good night. Good morning, folks. Day 2 at Linville Gorge. I just had to show you how beautiful it is, even in the morning when it's hazy. It doesn't matter what time of the day or what the weather's doing, it's just amazing over here. This is one of my favorite places. Every time I come here, I like it more and more. Look at this rocky outcrop where I'm perched to get the view. Doesn't get much better than this. There's the trail. There it is going down. All the way down. Check this out. I had to show this to you too. That's just cool, man. That big rock outcrop. Like a rock island in the middle of a sea of trees and rocks. Check this out. Down here's the trail. Cliff's edge